2011 Excalibur Awards. Introducing Organizing Committee Chairman and incoming Chair of the Technology Association Board of Directors for 2012, Todd Bell, Vice President, Information Technology, South Area CIO, Verizon Wireless.
Hey, welcome. Good morning. If everybody can have a seat, we'll get started here. Hey, I'm really excited to be here today, and we have a record crowd, number one, and we have a record event as far as funds raised for Atlanta, for technology in Georgia this year. So if anybody believes that technology is not alive and well in Georgia, just take a look around you today, and thank you everybody for being here today. So why Excalibur? And Tino did a really good job of writing up this nice script for me to stand up here and say, and I know I'm going to slaughter it, but fortunately, there's going to be a video at the end of this that will kind of rescue me from it. So it's the legend. Back in the Bronze Age, the sword gave a technological innovation and advantage to medieval soldiers on the battlefield so they could win wars, right? So with Excalibur Awards, it's our way of recognizing tech-enabled companies and organizations, and indirectly the providers of that technology and the innovators of that technology for their utilization to drive their business or organization forward. So if you stop and think about how companies have increased market penetration, you're going to hear some of that today, how companies have increased sales, how they've reduced production cycles, and even from a nonprofit standpoint, how education institutions have reached students in new and different and innovative ways. So that's what this is all about today. So with that, I'd like to introduce a video that will do a little better job explaining what the Excalibur Awards are. This year, our judges had the undaunting task of picking winners and finalists from a wide array of entrants. We've got everybody from hotel groups to fintech organizations, along with small business, large business, nonprofits, a wide array of people. And I will tell you that I was fortunate enough to be one of the judges of the Excalibur Awards this year, and I will say for sure that we read every single entrant, and everybody that entered that was nominated, I think, are winners, especially the finalists that are here today, and congratulations for being here. So with that, I will say that TAG, as you know, puts on events like these to recognize the best of the best. If you think about the Georgia Technology Summit that we started at the first of the year and recognize companies that are innovating and producing technology, this is a nice bookend with the Excalibur Awards, where we're recognizing companies for utilizing that technology and driving their business forward. But it takes more than just a couple of people to put an event like this together, and I'd like to stop and recognize some of those folks that are here today that helped put this on. I'll start with our board of directors and leadership committee of the TAG organization, along with the Business and Technology Alliance. All those folks that are here today, if you will stand, I'd like to recognize you for all the support you've given us in leadership and guidance through today's event. I know there's some board of directors here. Come on. All right, we got one. Sean. I would also like to thank a very talented and extremely deep task force, as well as the TAG staff that worked tirelessly to make today happen. If you guys will stand up. Where's Barbara? You guys have done a fantastic job of putting today together. Thank you. And of course, the fuel that drives this event, we raised over $175,000 this year, and obviously we did that through sponsorships. And if you'll take the time to look at the names flashing on the screen behind me or on the table tents in front of you, it's really important that you recognize the companies that are investing in technology in Georgia. Do business with them. Take the time to understand that they've dug deep to be here today and to be part of this. And I'd like to thank personally our platinum sponsor, ASAP. Thank you for being here today. Our gold sponsors, Jabian Consulting, Shore Group, and of course Verizon. Our silver sponsors, Aventus, Cisco, Ernst & Young, Primus Software, and Pyramid Consulting. Thank you all for your sponsorship. I would also like to point out our bronze sponsors. There are too many to name here. We have about 16 bronze sponsors. Please read the names up on the board and recognize that they're contributing to technology here in Georgia. And I'd also like to thank all the table sponsors here today. So here's a quick review of the agenda. We're going to present 2 awards before breakfast, the Creativity Award and the Education Award. Then we're going to serve you breakfast. Then we're going to play the small and medium business videos for you guys to take a look at those of the 3 finalists in each category. Then we'll move on to Jeff Clement from the chair of the Business and Technology Alliance here in Georgia will come up and say a few words, and then we'll roll the large videos. And certainly one of the highlights, and I'm really looking forward to this, is Jeff Sprecher is our keynote speaker today. And he's the founder and chairman of Intercontinental Exchange, and I've heard he's a great speaker. Hadn't seen him speak yet, so I look forward to that. And finally, we're going to wrap up with having Tino give the final awards to the large business category.